Hey everyone, I am off of work. You know it's time to negotiate the parking lot and try to get myself out of here safely without running over any coworkers or hurting anybody along the way. Camera looks good there. What do you think? Okay, so the wife shared a story with me. I'm gonna share a story with you. Probably about a week or so back. My wife also travels for nuclear outages, and she works for a contract company. Anyway, she was driving this big old Ford truck that I have that I'm driving right now. This thing's coming up on 20 years old. It's got 234,000 miles on it. You know, it's seen some miles. So traveling cross country in this truck, even though she likes it, probably not the best long-term plan. So I've got a Jeep Wrangler that I inherited from my dad. It's far newer. It's barely got 30,000 miles on it. I think I've been driving it for 2 years now. And there's a thing where people that drive Jeep Wranglers, they leave ducks on each other's Jeeps. It's just a little Jeep thing. Anyway, for 2 years I drove that Jeep, and not one duck, not a single duck was ever left on my Jeep. And my pretty little blonde wife takes my Jeep and travels cross country, and 2 weeks after she starts driving it, she gets herself a duck. I'll tell you what, you cannot discount the power of a pretty little blonde. They will charm their way into pretty much anything. We're having a little tug of war on who's going where and who gets to pull out in the road here. Sorry, distracting me from my story. Anyways, so I'm a little offended by that. You know, because I haven't got any ducks, I'm kind of an anti-duck guy. I am Bigfoot all the way. I don't want no doggone ducks. But darn it, I'm kind of jealous she got a duck. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, that's a little family story there. We're working our way out of the parking lot. I'm telling you, there are more people here than there were when we started talking about this. It takes forever to get out of here. It's darn near dark by the time I get out of the parking lot. Today is chest and triceps, and it's going to be a good one. I got a good rest day, hit my calories on the mark, increasing my lunch was perfect. I'm at 2,400 calories for the day, and my protein's sitting at about 160 for the day. So dinner is just going to be a nice normal dinner, and I'll hit 3,000 calories and max out my protein 200 plus ish. So I keep building that muscle, keep working on that goal. Boy, I'll tell you, there's just droves of people here. So I posted a kind of a military post the other day, yesterday, and showed my military wall. That is an older picture of it. That was when I was building it. I've now added pictures of my great-grandfather. He was an Army major, and I also need to find a picture of my dad's dad. My grandfather on my dad's side, he was in the Navy. Very hard pictures to find of him. My dad didn't really know him, but there are a couple pictures floating around somewhere. I'm going to try to find those and all the stuff that I had of my parents when I cleaned out their house. And I'll get that military wall completely done. So you see our military lineage. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of my family and their commitment. And it's just going to continue on. I'm going to pass down all the pictures I have to my sons, and then my sons hopefully will pass it down to their children, and just keep adding to it. It's an amazing thing to keep track of, especially since it goes all the way back to the Civil War. I don't know if any of you have served in the military. I was in the Marine Corps. Yeah, and once a Marine, always a Marine, they say. But they do things a little differently now. Their boot camp's a little different. You know, the generation before the current generation always thinks that their boot camp was harder than the one their kids or their grandkids go to. But I'll tell you, if you look at the pictures, my grandfather was smiling, my dad was smiling in boot camp, and then the smile went away. I didn't smile, my brother didn't smile, and then my son started smiling again. So I say my boot camp was harder than all of theirs. It's just my opinion. I had nothing to smile about. I was having a hard time. If you are in the Marine Corps, hoorah. Other branches of the service, I celebrate you guys too. I've got family members in all the different branches. There's a lot going on right now. Please don't judge service members by the things that they have to do. They've made a commitment to our country and a commitment to protect our country, and in the process of that, there are things that have to be done that are distasteful and hard, and don't judge them individually. It's the people that you know that are in the military, they're still the people you know, and they need your love and they need your support. So support your loved ones, support your friends in the military. They can use you more than ever right now. Off my soapbox, enough of the military. I am about to pull onto the highway, so you know what time that is, don't you? It's time to put this drive into high gear and get to that gym. So I'll see you guys at the gym. Bye. Hey everyone, we are here at the gym. I don't know if you guys ever feel this, but every so often, before I get to the gym, I can feel it's going to be like an epic pump or an epic workout. Just, you feel the energy, you feel invigorated. I'm feeling that tonight. This is going to be a workout. And it happens to me, you know, every workout's a good workout, but those ones where you go in there and you're just feeling it, that's tonight. I'm feeling it strong. I don't know if the extra calories, the rest day, whatever it is, I like it, and I'm going to work it. So I'm going to get in here, get this workout done, and I'll report back to you guys once I'm done. Hopefully I can get a pump pic, because I think it's going to be an epic pump, and I'll share that with you folks if I get one. You enjoy your time at the gym, or if you're getting off work, be careful driving home. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Bye. Get some light in here. There we go. Hey everybody. That was a good workout. It felt as good as I thought it would. Unfortunately, the best I could do was a pump check in the bathroom mirror. Kind of sad, I know. But the gym was very crowded. Lots of people in there. Nobody, you know, I'm wearing a strap shirt. Everybody kept their pump covers on and kind of make you feel self-conscious in there being the only one in a strap shirt, and then you go and you pose in front of the mirror. I'm ready to go home to my home gym where I can just wear what I want. I can pose in the mirrors and take videos, and I like my home gym and I miss it. But I'll be back there soon, a couple weeks. Well, you guys have a good night. I will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is back in biceps. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch it up. You know what? I goofed up tonight. I did chest and biceps. You know, old brain. Should have been chest and triceps. So tomorrow's going to be back and triceps. So that's what's going to be tomorrow. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll talk to you when I leave the parking lot on the way to the gym tomorrow. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Unfortunately, this is the best I can do today, is a bathroom pump check. Kind of hard to see, but I'm feeling pretty good. Not too bad. As long as looking good. All right, guys, see you on the truck.